Okay guys, so I haven't been in this area with you in, gosh, maybe a month. Don't step on that, Emil. Uh-oh, hold on, let me get him away from the net. There you go. Yeah, be careful, don't step on this, you'll trip, huh? Get all tangled in your feet.
Yeah, don't break it, guys.
So what we're gonna show you is pretty much how the area is doing. Now, you guys are gonna look at it and go, wow, looks amazing. Look at all the cabbage and broccoli. Well, it didn't look amazing a month ago. So this was all full of grass, okay? So I just throw it off to the side. You can see we've weeded pretty good. This is all from the leaf. This looks like broccoli in here. I lost half of these rows. I mean, I lost, if you go up to the very top, I've literally had to replant, and it's pretty normal. You know, what I'm kind of getting at, guys, is you can see I cover. It's not going to save everything, but it saves a lot. You can see right up here, once again, do I have gophers? Jesus, guys. Even God knows I got gophers, okay? Here's a prime example. I've been trapping, hunting. They wipe out an area fast. If we just peek in here, you'll see one after another. They just take them out.
Yeah.
Take them out. So, yes, I trap. And you'll also see, well, why is this so little and this so big? That's my replanting. And a lot of them get eaten. As long as there is center growth, I still leave it. And I just replant, guys, and you keep moving on. Don't get consumed too much in one area, because chances are you're going to be dealing with it in the whole area. So this area right here with the chard, it's funny, the chard didn't get touched. As we go halfway towards the top, all of the romaine was gone. I replanted with some celery, and what's getting that is actually little bugs. We're not quite into winter. We've had one really kind of fake rain. I wouldn't call it a real rain. So we're very, very dry. When we're super dry in here, we get earwigs. We're in California. Pill bugs, earwigs, not my best friend. God, I love you for making those composters, but they suck. So they will get the first things that come in if it's not winter, because they're alive and wandering in the ground. Once it's cold, they go away for a little bit, but they're here right now. So I've had to do quite a bit of replanting. Let's walk around and show some other areas too, where you can see I've really put some tiny babies in there. It's funny though, the chard was not a favorite, thank God. They didn't want it, they like romaine better. So I thought, well, we reseeded the romaine and hopefully we'll get some of that planted in. But let's go back and look at this. We'll try to keep baby's face out of everything. Huh, buddy? A little bright? Huh, it's bright on our faces.
You bright girl.
Yeah, come here, let's look at this one up here. So if we come up this row, now this row I just did yesterday, my knees are not happy with me whatsoever. I've been doing so much planting and weeding, my knees are like hating life. But here's an example again. So they have been picked off, a lot of them. You can see the open spots. So what did I do? I came in with, look at how little it is. That's chard. That's magenta chard right there. Once I've got 4 leaves, I'm pretty happy to put them in the ground. Now, am I going to get all these? Well, hell no. I'm sure something's going to eat some of them, but it's important to keep filling in the spots. It is very important. Once they get picked off, if you've lost hope and you're not replanting, you could lose it all. Just the thought of it, because it's almost like you're putting your mind already in the mindset of failure. So don't focus on failure. Stuff is going to be eaten. God has made this world so it wants to consume everything you grow. So again, we've replanted up here too. Here's another example. This is kale. It doesn't get much tinier than this, guys. So these little guys right here, 4 leaves. I like 4 leaves. It doesn't mean it can defend itself at all. It means it's got enough root growth to possibly take off. This is all mixed,
Careful, don't step
mixed kale in here. So
on
you can see, yes, I got really picked off at the top. I mean, it's pretty empty in there, you can see. But we've replanted. So we should in another month see a lot of this starting to take off, and you just keep moving on, guys. That's what we do. Let's look at some more stuff, and I'll show you the differences also in So this is a lot of cow poop right here. And I do keep these covered for now, guys. So the coverings is a 30% shade cloth. I get it in bulk, 100-foot rolls, because it's cheap. It's got no seams. It's not fancy. This is it.
Careful.
Boops. Come here. Come here. Hold up. You got it? Oh, your truck?
Okay. Let me
Okay.
help you.
All right.
Doesn't watch where he's
Little
going.
man trips like a lot, huh, buddy? Because he's got his hands full of trucks. Come here. Let's help.
Sorry, I got the baby.
Thank
you.
Hold on, dust you off. Hold on. Pull your pants up, handsome. Okay, there you go.
Watch your feet, guys.
I know we trip a lot out here, huh? The cloth.
You go
So
first.
if we come over here, guys, you can see, look at this big grass pile here. And you can still see the grass that I'm weeding. Do I weed the whole area? Heck no, guys. If you're gonna stand in that grass, then just stand on it and let it die. Don't weed what you don't need to weed, okay? We just leave it. So
Yeah, that's grass.
I started planting over there, first rows. I progressed over the weeks to the last rows over here. You can see these are very young. These have just been planted, I think 2 days before the others. Again, I think this is lay flat or Brunswick cabbage that's in here. Again, you'll see, I mix it up, guys. There is gonna be in the middle of stuff, maybe not cabbage. There's a couple potatoes that are rogue that I didn't even want. Then we go up here. Well, now look, it's all a different age. You don't have to have it all done in one day. You can have a whole line and plant it 4 different times. You don't have to be like, oh, today I got to get it all in. It's okay. You want it to develop at different times. I do not want these all to be ready the same day. So this is kind of fun to look at. I always enjoy this. So this was potatoes early this spring. And what's so cool is you can see, well, the potatoes dying. It is very cold at night. We're 32 right now, 33. Potatoes, like, this is not my type of climate, but guess whose climate it is? Cabbage, broccoli, brassicas, guys, they love it. Look at they're just full of life. They're saying, I love you. I want to get big and strong. So know what you should be planting in your seasons so you don't have, oh, he just broke, oh, he's breaking, oh. Yep, he just broke one, it's okay. Yep, I know, buddy. Ooh, I saw you snap that off and I thought, here, let's cover it up, huh? So, yeah, we lose some to the kid too, trust me. I mean, he breaks all kinds of stuff, but you move on, guys. You move on. So, we come up here, you can see just in this shade cloth. Look at this. Look at how there's almost no plants in here, huh? There's almost none, huh? We got really picked off over here. I just took all this grass out. You can see it all right there. And I've got lots of blank spots. What are you going to put in the blank spots? You don't have to put cabbage back in there, guys. You don't have to feel that, oh, I can only plant cabbage there. You can plant whatever you want. Put some herbs, put some celery. What's great about companion planting is how they love each other. They actually almost do better with a different friend. You know, sometimes cabbage doesn't want his cabbage friend. They might be fighting over who's better. I don't know. So I have experienced that it's just a lot of fun, huh, buddy? To just play around by mixing it up and not putting all of the same. So when I start the first row, guys, it's going to be all of one thing. I already know it's going to get picked off. I don't come back in and put that same thing. Well, I already plan on once it gets picked off, we switch gears. We put something else in there. Then when it's all getting ready, it's so magnificent, guys. You see this, the different sizes, different products, different things. It really can be magnificent. So again, don't put too many rules on yourself doing this. It's more or less just keep having plants to put in. And you will be like me with this huge area loaded in good food to feed everybody in need. So the one thing I'm going to touch on, guys, is the fabric. If you are struggling at all, you're losing all your plants and you know it's not bugs, it's critters. Definitely get your hands on landscape, this type of fabric, not landscape, but shade cloth, 30%. Don't go, if you're already in a cooler area, don't be doing 50%, 70%. You need the sun. You're shading out too much, you won't get a good crop. But 30% is just beautiful. It really does well on a good sunny day. I've never seen it even affect the plants at all. So definitely, guys, if you get your hands on some of it and you are losing a lot of crops, I can assure you, you're going to be a lot happier. I can't really even grow without it. Years ago, this is what I tell people about farming. Years ago when I started, and I was really expanding all the land and starting to grow, I realized something. And that is...
Sorry, I didn't want him tripping.
I know, he's a little,
like,
little man. He's just having so much fun in here. I have realized that everything of mine would be eaten. So I used to be able to direct seed. I cannot anymore. If I direct sow and seed, even watermelon, what a heartache. It grows so beautifully, but my bugs over summer will make sure that you never even see a sprout come out of the ground. You will come out and just see nublets where they sawed all the sprouts off overnight. So if you're having that problem like I did, there is a few things you can do, like the earwigs and all those bugs, they're living in your loose material. So like I leave a lot on the ground. If you look at, you know, I'm going to be planting basically in this right here, and these chunks will even be here. If you're really seeing a problem with the earwigs and the pill bugs, so they like the loose, your best bet is get a nice rake, get the loose off the top. Once the big chunks are off the top, huh buddy? Once we get those off and you're down to like this, where it's a little more smooth like this, they're not gonna get your stuff anymore. But I'm kind of a sloppy gardener and I like lots of poop like this on the surface. This is where they want to live, in all this loose matter. You will come in, there's one right there. Little baby, he's like, ah! She exposed me. Let's see if we can see more in the loose stuff. Nope, not so much right here, but trust you and me, boy, did we have some bugs. So again, if you remove that loose matter, it will slow the bug production. And then when you cover, the rabbits won't get into it, the critters aren't gonna get into it, and you'll find you're gonna start having lots of food. So it's just taking those simple steps at the beginning, and you know, don't get too overwhelmed with sadness when stuff dies or goes away. It is sucky, I know, but you know, God has given you the breath of fresh air to get to do it tomorrow too, and the day after. So you have to put into perspective, this wasn't supposed to be easy. And I know you pictured yourself eating the 20 heads of broccoli and you got one. That one's gonna taste real special, guys. So, you know, keep practicing, because that's what makes, I won't say perfect, but it makes us better gardeners. There's no such thing as a perfect gardener. So get on out there, guys, get some sunshine, dirt in your hands. That's why we got the babies out here today. And have some fun and grow some food.